Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Croatia. I'm just gonna do a little chit chat video, my first chit chat video, and I'm just gonna basically talk about stuff like relationship and stuff like that. So yeah, the first thing I'm gonna talk about is like, you know, when someone comes to you for advice, like relationship advice, and you give them advice and expect them to, you know, take the advice and not take it out on you type thing. Because at the end of the day, you want somebody to be real, you want somebody to tell you the truth. So that's what you're looking for. That's what advice could be, good or bad. That's what advice is. So basically, I've been in like a situation where a friend has come to me and like expressed her feelings for a guy, and it's like, me, I'm the type of person I could read anyone, but you do have the type of people where it's hard to read, because they don't say nothing, they don't, you know, they don't show like the true colors or show any emotion so you could see who they are. So it's like, she came to me and she was like, oh, this guy, I like him, blah 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 blah. He don't want a relationship, but I want to be with him. And I'm like, okay, if he don't want a relationship, just, you know, just chill, like, you know, Netflix and chill, innit? But yeah, so coming to find out months down the line, the guy ended up having a girlfriend, but she was like, this girl was like a side thing. Like, well, to me, I saw it as a side thing. And she was like really in love with this guy, and it's like, okay, like, I understand you're in love with this guy, but you don't want to look like, you know, anyone's third wheel, because that's creepy. Like, you really don't want that title. And then we stopped speaking for a long time, and it's like, you come to me for advice, I'm gonna tell you how it is, I'm gonna tell you that that guy isn't right for you. Whether you take my advice or not, that's on you, but you don't take it out on me. You're the one that came to me. Like, when you go to somebody for advice, you expect the truth. Truth hurts. And it's like, if you're trying to help a friend, my advice is don't. Because at the end of the day, if you try to help that friend, like, whether it's something else, if you try to help that friend, you're gonna look like the bad person. Like, my advice is, if they come to you for help, and just be, all you have to say is just, that's not my situation, that is not me. Like, you know, because it's like, every time you try to give a friend advice, it's like, they seem like you're the enemy, but you're just trying to help. But yeah, so really, it's just like, to me, it used to be like, take my advice, or don't. Like, you know, because at the end of the day, I'm not trying to say I'm in a perfect relationship, but nothing's perfect. But what I have is, it feels right. But yeah, so yes, I can't say anything about that situation really, because at the end of the day, she's still gonna be that side piece of chicken that's sitting on the side, you know. And it's like, you know, you can advise people or you can help people, and then it's like, to me it's like you can help people that don't want to be helped, even though they ask for your help. My advice is just leave it alone, because at the end of the day you become the enemy. And it's like, you know, as you get older, you should be able to make choices on your own. It's nobody's life but yours. Like, I don't mind giving people advice. Like, I don't mind talking to people, and you know, I even ask for advice myself, and it's like sometimes I'm like, huh, like what type of thing, but I'm like, you know, I swallow it and then take it in and go from there. It's not like, you know, when somebody's giving you advice, it's not like they're trying to be your enemy, unless they're not, you know. Well, these days you never know, but like, I mean true friends, like if they're trying to, you know, talk to you and say, you know, like even if you have a drinking habit, even if you have a drug habit, like, you know, even if you have like a sexual habit, I just feel that if your friends are there advising you to, you know, slow down, and you know, because it's sorry, it's like in this world it's not, it's like pure corruption. And you know, for me it's like I try to look out for my friends, you know, whether it's physical, mentally, emotional. Like, I'm there. If my friend's crying, I'm gonna cry too, because that's when you know that you're a true friend to that person, or that's, you know what I mean? Because I don't know, but yeah, my main advice in this little chit chat video is like, be your own teacher. Like, teach yourself, like, and set standards for yourself, because if you don't set standards, you're just gonna go for any guy, any girl, you know, even guys. You just, well, I don't know about guys because I'm not a guy, but for girls it's like, if you don't set a standard, you would just go for anybody and anything, and it shouldn't be like that, you know. And growing up, some people don't have that person to say, you know, that's not you, that's not what you do. As a woman, it's so hard to do stuff in this world, because you get so many labels as a woman. As soon as you do something, like if you sleep with a guy, you know, you're kind of living your life, you become a whore. And it's like, if you're living your life, why should women become a whore? But when men sleep with like 20 girls, it's no problem. So it's like, how, like, excuse you, the way the world works is just outrageous, honestly, because as women, you gotta, you know, maintain standards and be able to, you know, like be classy, and you know, because anywhere you go you get judged. And this is people. You wear something so slight, a mini skirt, a short dress, they're gonna judge you, they're gonna call you a whore. But at the end of the day, it's not what they call you, it's what you answer to, because no one knows what you've been through, no one knows your story, so they won't understand. And the fact that people can sit up there and judge people, what's going on in their lives. And then it's like so many people like me, I used to like take on people's, like when people used to say stuff about me, I used to take it on, and I'm like, you know, overthinking it. But at the end of the day, I noticed that it's not me, it's them. It's like they have something wrong within themselves, so they find like, thank you, they find it, how can I say it, like when they talk about others, they feel better within themselves. They have to talk about people to make themselves feel better, and it's not right. But you know, to me, them people need help, and no one can help them but themselves. But you know, so I'm just gonna leave it there, you know, chit chat. And I hope you can relate to this video, and you know, if you have anything to say, just comment. Like if you feel that, you know, what I'm saying isn't true, please feel free to comment. Feel free to, you know, show your ideas and how you feel